Hey guys, what's going on? Excoundrel here. I'm going to be talking through the update notes. I'm also going to walk you through the battle pass, the rewards, as well as all of the major changes on the latest update. This is essentially the live update. Like, I'm pretty sure they're planning on putting the beta into live and open play because we're into season 1. So we are very soon, I think, going to see a global release of Auto Chess Mobile. So I want to talk about the update notes to begin with. We've basically, this is telling you that they've basically submitted their game to test flight, which is the Apple testing app area. It gets reviewed and then it hopefully be published for iOS in 2 to 3 days. So hopefully you will see the iOS version go live in just like 2 to 3 days time. Keep an update on all of their social pages. I will let you know if I know any news, but that is essentially what we're expecting with the iOS version. So this is the first season, so we have a battle pass and we have an official season. You will have been demoted and placed in a rank based on your previous rank, and you will get the candies. The reason I'm pawn 1, by the way, is because this is my North American account. I play on Europe, and I accidentally clicked off the update notes. See the update notes, I was going to do a video on my European account. I clicked off the update notes, and unfortunately, I couldn't find them again. And I couldn't find them on the internet either, so I had to go and make an account on North America just to get the update notes back. Okay, so we're going to have a look at some of the contents. Added the season systems, we talked about that. We'll kind of go through the battle pass in a bit. Added an account level system, upgrade your account to get candy rewards. Basically, they're giving you loads of different candy rewards. They've given you boosts as well for XP and candy boosts. You can also log in from your Dragon Rest account, which means if you want to continue playing on the mainland China server, this is really important. If you have been playing the Chinese version using your Dragon Rest account, and you now want to go back and use that from the Google Play version, you can. You have to log in through your Dragon Rest account with the 3 options. It will give you login via Google, login via Facebook, and login via Dragon Rest. If you log in via your Dragon Rest account, you have to go onto the Chinese server, the China mainland server, if you wish to retain all of your progress. And that is the server that you will play on if you wish to retain all of your progress. So you can retain your progress on the Chinese server and the Chinese version. You just have to log on to the China mainland server. That is how you preserve your progress. If you want to start on a USA, European server, and you weren't already playing on those servers, you'll have to start brand new. And I don't think they're going to allow you to merge your accounts over. But they are thinking about giving you an option to merge your Dragon Rest and your Google account. I think there's some sort of reward scheme involved there. So let's talk about the balance update. The strong synergy of the week was Warriors and Hunters. I absolutely agree that Hunters were in a really strong position. The weak synergy of the week was Assassins. So let's talk about they balance based on a system of the strongest gets nerfed, the weakest gets buffed, and then they just keep doing that over and over again until they hopefully get everything in the middle, which I think is a really interesting way of doing it. We don't really see that kind of synergy or that kind of balancing done in many games. Pirate Captain, stun of Ghost Ship is reduced by 0.4 seconds and then 0.2 seconds. So you're going to see a significant decrease in the stun at a level 1 Pirate Captain, a small decrease in the stun, and no one ever gets into rank 3, so we probably won't really see too much of a difference at the 2 seconds because it hasn't changed. Decrease the duration of Abyssal Gaze by 1 second across all ranks. For Siren, that's a pretty significant nerf as well. Tsunami Stalker, decrease the damage of his ultimate or his ability by 50 at all ranks. Again, those are 2 core units to the Hunter build if you're going for the 6 Hunter build, so that's pretty strong in terms of nerfs. I still think, obviously, Tsunami Stalker, the actual just the CC that he provides is also really good, and also Siren CC is really good. They're probably not things that you can replace, but it's definitely going to tone down the power of Hunters as a lockup composition, as opposed to the pure damage that Hunters can output. Abyssal Crawler is now a 2 gold piece. The cooldown of the stealth has also been buffed as well. So you're getting a 2 second, 1 second reduction, and then it's the same at level 3. Interestingly, I think Abyssal Crawler is kind of hidden OP. I genuinely think Abyssal Crawler is a really, really good piece because you can combo it with a Tsunami Stalker or a Siren to give you a bit of magic resist in an assassin composition. Sorry guys, I was just my baby was making noises. I want to go check he was okay. I think Abyssal Crawler is hidden OP, and I think 2 seconds, a gold reduction is massive for him because he was kind of, I don't think he was worth it for 3 cost, but his stealth function is actually really good because not only does it slightly confuse the chess piece that is attacking him when he goes into stealth, he also gets a massive health regeneration from level 2 onwards as well, and I actually think he's a really, really good piece for assassins in general. So I like the change to Abyssal Crawler, and it's probably going to have a bit more versatility because he wasn't usually included in assassin compositions. If you're going for a 6 6 assassin composition, you often didn't really pick up Abyssal Crawler. But I like the fact that they've changed this, that he could be a much more viable pickup now. Water Spirit, increase the damage of Wave Slash by 50 across the board. That's good. Venomancer, he refilled his potion so he could release an acid spray again when he casted Chemical Rage. Enemies who stand in the spray would get their armor melted by... So this is the old Alchemist ultimate from the PC. They've brought it back to mobile. And this is actually going to make him pretty strong, because he's got a lot of sustain. In a Goblin composition, Venomancer with this is going to be insane. He's going to be one of your main carry units. If you get the Warlock bonus with him too, with the lifesteal, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how good Venomancer is, if we can run with it. Glacier Clan, increase attack speed bonus of Glacier synergy from 30 to 35%. 4 Glacier plus Knights or 4 Glacier plus Warrior was already good. Now it's just going to be better. Defector, new figure and more powerful skill. Cooldown of Hex is adjusted from basically a second reduction when you get into level 9 and 2 and 3. And Defector decreased the attack rate from 1.6 to 1.5 seconds. That sounds bad, but it's actually good, obviously. Let's have a little look at the optimization. So overall, Glacier Clan got better. So Glacier Clan Knights and Glacier Clan Warriors is going to be good. Warriors got a little nerf with the Pirate Captain. Siren and Tsunami Stalker got pretty significant nerfs. And actually, the changes to Abyssal Crawler might make Assassins more varied, and also give them the option to viably put in some magic resist by having Abyssal Crawler and one of the other Marine units. Like, you could even go for Abyssal Warrior. Blah blah blah. Optimize the contact effects. Optimize the AI of Skybreaker, Swordman, and Red Axe Chief. Interesting. When the piece store opens, benches will no longer be darkened. The display of chess pieces interface. The piece store will not be closed when you rank up pieces. I like that. The pieces in benches support manual position and adjustment now. I like that. That's good, because I was really getting annoyed by not being able to swap my pieces over without having to drag them on. Expanded the clickable area of the bench. Okay. Now allows you to give up. Oh, you can give up your game at round 15. If you're not happy, you can just quit. That's pretty funny. The details of your previous battle records now shown on your personal homepage, in-game chat, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Adjusted cameras. Finding pure AA matches in play in each mode, then low ranks play less than a certain number. Find pure AA matches. Okay, those are the early matches. They're not. Most people won't matter, but basically in the early games, you often just play versus computers to get yourself into the game. Into a penguin instead of a frog. That's really interesting. Re-rolling mechanisms in tutorials, adjusted the algorithm of MMR when ranking games mode settles, increase the brightness of the damage effect configuration, blah, 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 blah. I know there's something here about attacking diagonally. I'm going to have a look and see if we can find it. Fix that you cannot purchase pieces in some extreme cases. Fix the wrong display. Yeah, I'm just going to fix the wrong skill release of 2, 3, and 3-star Tsunami Stalker. Okay. Fix that the ghost ship did not move when triggered. That was a bit of an annoying bug. I don't know if you saw it, but sometimes the ghost ship would get stuck and not actually hit. Wind Ranger considered general's attack in some cases. Fix that the opponent's hidden piece is the only piece. That's interesting that skill of Tortola, Elder, and Wind Ranger were considered as a general attack. That means that the armor counted against them in some cases, so that's going to make these guys slightly better. Fix that the opponent's hidden pieces in range. Okay, well, that's not too much. I'm looking for the bit where it talks about attacking diagonally. It's not telling me here. So basically, from what I've been told, you can now attack diagonally with warriors and melee units. I'm trying to find where it says it in the update notes. But essentially what this is saying is now your warriors don't have to do a little hop. So sometimes when your warrior was trying to move around a piece to attack it, if it wasn't directly next to it in like a cross, you know, either in front or to the side, it would move. Now it can attack diagonally, which has made assassins and warriors stronger by default. Those guys are now going to have much more versatility because they don't waste time when they are having to attack to the side. They can attack diagonally, which is really cool. And I'm going to do a video talking about why that's important. Maybe we'll even try and put a chess game in after this. But I'm just trying to. I can't find where it says in the actual optimizations. Optimize the expression indicator. Please store. I can't see it, but I have been told that pieces now attack diagonally. So we will. If you can't see it in there, and if you can see it, and I'm just being an idiot, please tell me. But I've been told that the melee pieces now have a two grid range attack, which means they're allowed to attack diagonally. which I think is really, really cool. And I think it's, again, going to positively impact melee-heavy compositions, which are generally things like warriors and generally things like assassins too. So let's see how that works out and see kind of how that plays out with specific compositions, because that's going to be really cool. The other thing we wanted to look at was, obviously, the Season Pass. I'm going to log on back onto my EU account because I've already purchased the Season Pass, and then we'll have a look at it. So very briefly, let's talk about some of the things they have changed. They obviously changed the... I feel like they have changed some art as well. Like some of the art, I feel like they've changed on the pieces that you may notice. Like for some reason, I think like Frost Knight looks slightly different. I think they've changed some of the art on. Where else did I think they changed the art? Like sword, like you can see Skull Hunter and Swordman. They look slightly more polished. But they've definitely changed Defector. This is what Defector looks like now. I haven't seen him at rank 3 yet because he's a new model. But yes, this is what Defector looks like now. Let's have a look at the Battle Pass. I need to turn the lights on, actually, because I just noticed I've got, like, if I go into the darker screens, I've got like that little shadow that you just saw appear there. Let's have a look at the Battle Pass. So, there are two forms of Battle Pass. Now, on the Chinese server, you can purchase it with candies. I think on the USA and the other two servers, the Asia and the European server, you have to purchase it with donuts. There were two versions. You can get the Junior Pass and the Senior Pass. And you can also get the Senior Pass with boosted levels, which is what I did, because screw it, why not? And let's talk about the sort of changes they brought in. You've got weekly quests that are here. They have week quests on a week by week basis, which grant you chest pass points, which help elevate your chest level. You also have season challenges, which grant you more, and they are sort of the entire season. You can go and try and achieve those chest point passes there. Let's have a look at the rewards now. Mostly, it follows a similar path to the Fortnite rewards. So you're going to get a lot of candy. You're going to get, initially when you open the Senior Pass, you get the Harpling Fairy, which is a chess piece, a chess player piece. Get a lot of emotes. You get a lot of boosts as well as some damage effects. Lots and lots of avatar screens, which you can see here. But most of what you're going to notice is just lots and lots of candy. Some donuts to make up a bit of the cost on the Senior Pass specifically. You actually get some donuts back on the Senior Pass, which is what you can see here. I'm going to have a look at the big ones. You get some chat bubbles, which I still don't really know how to use. I think when you talk in chat, you have that little bubble around it. You can see avatars, chessboards, the humming well, which looks a little bit like a Brawl Stars gem grab game, I'm not going to lie. The White Wind Monster Shuriken. Again, more damaging effects. I'm going to really focus on the big ones here. You've got the more chat bubbles, more damaging effects, more donuts. The Senior Pass really sort of is the one that you want to go for. You actually stop getting rewards for the Junior Pass from level 50 to, I think, level 100, because the Senior Pass is the one that also gives you the Royal Guard in gold. So if you want to really make the most out of this, you should be looking to try and get into the Senior Pass, because post level 50, you don't get anything for the Junior Pass. Post level 100, and if you kind of look, the level 100 is, even not even post level 100, I think it's post level 80, every single level up until 200 is just going to get you 10 candies. So the rewards stop after level 80. Now, I think hitting level 80 is going to be difficult in its own right, but the rewards stop after level 80. And yeah, for the most part, you're just going to get the majority of the rewards on the Senior Pass. I've already purchased it, and you can purchase levels, I think, for 60 donuts if you want to. It's obviously not worth it past level 80 to purchase 10 candies with 60 donuts, because it's supposed to be a 1-to-1 ratio of donut to candy, so that's a terrible, terrible deal. But yeah, mostly what you're going to get is a lot of candy back per level. You're going to get some donuts on the Senior Pass, and you're also going to get a lot of XP boosts and some cosmetics. Rupert, how's that? Are you okay, mate? You okay? Daddy's just going to finish this, and then I'll come make sure you're okay. He is okay, by the way. I can see him. If you're worried about me being a terrible parent, I can actually see him, so it's fine. But most of the rewards are gated behind the Senior Pass, which you probably are going to get hold of. The Senior Pass is the one with much more to go for. I would love to play a casual, but not right now. So yeah, you're actually really going to get limited free stuff from the Junior Pass. In fact, if we count how much you actually get from the Junior Pass in terms of candies, you get some emotes, you get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 140, 160, 200, 220. Yeah. So you get 220 candy, which is going to give enough for you to roll twice on the gacha machine from the Junior Pass. So Junior Pass is only going to get you limited rewards, with the biggest thing being the Wind Monster Shuriken, which is a damage effect for the game. So yeah, you're going to get limited stuff from the junior pass. The senior pass is the one that really gives you the majority, and that's the one worth upgrading to. So really consider if you want to invest in the senior pass, because that's the one where you're going to get the majority of your donuts worth. Okay, yes, so that's good. I think the strongest compositions this update still going to be mages. I still think Glacier Clan Knights is going to be incredibly strong. I still think 3 Dragons and Knights is going to be incredibly strong. Obviously, Warriors looked like they got nerfed, but it was only Pirate Captain that got nerfed, and the rest of the Warriors got a buff with this diagonal attacking change, which I've been told has been introduced. I still can't find it in the update notes, but I have been told it's been introduced, so I'm going to test it out. But if it is the case that they are attacking diagonally, I think Warriors and Assassins are going to be good too. I actually think everything's going to be fairly balanced. Hunter's the only one that got a pretty decent nerf, because Siren and Tidehunter were the majority of their CC when it came to disrupting to allow the backline hunters to do the work. But I still think they're obviously going to be powerful units in their own right, so don't worry about if you like playing Hunters, they're still going to be good. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow, because I'll have another video uploaded. I'm also working on my stream schedule for starting next week, so I'll be streaming on twitch.tv/Excoundrel, likely in the morning GMT, which means late afternoon Southeast Asian time, and it will be really, really, really early in the morning for US people, but I will try and vary my schedule up to sort of suit everyone once in a while, but I'll likely be streaming and hosting Claytano afterwards, so if you don't catch my stream, Claytano has got an incredible stream too, so you can go and catch him. And yeah, I'll see you soon.